Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Wally of the Jackson County Library Services, and I'm here today in the Medford Library. This is where I get to do all of my children's librarian magic. And I am really looking forward to being able to do story time with you again sometime in the near future. But in the meantime, I just want to share with you some books that I found when I was messing around out in the stacks today. That really truly is one of the most wonderful parts of my job, is discovering new books to share with you. With story time, I get a chance to not only explore our collection, but then I get to pick the things that I really think are fabulous and then bring them to story time to read to you. Now, today I'm not going to be reading stories, but I'm just going to share with you some books that I found today that I thought maybe you might like to check out next time you come in the library. And if you can't wait for that to happen, you can always go on to our online page, jcls.org, and you can put these books on hold for yourself so that way you can pick them up here at the library. Now, let me share with you some titles that I think that you might like. I thought they were all pretty fabulous. This one in particular. This one is called In a Jar. This is by Deborah Marcero. And what I thought most wonderful about this, see, I'm a collector. I like finding things and putting them on the shelf at home. This little guy, he loves to collect things and put stuff in jars. And one day he meets a little girl, and Evelyn is her name. And she and the character Llewellyn, they hit it off right away, and they love to collect things together. But the sad thing is, Evelyn has to move away. But the magic begins right there in how they continue their friendship through the joy of collecting and sharing stuff in jars. Billions of Bricks by Cyrus. How fun. There's all sorts of action in this, and this guy shows up on almost every spread, but there's machines and there's action of every kind. I thought the illustrations were clean and spare and just brilliant. Check it out. Billions of Bricks. This one was wonderful. The Golden Rule. I wasn't aware how the Golden Rule, and this is the story of a boy and his granddad walking, and the granddad points out to him a billboard that has these words on it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That phrase, which is something we should all follow, seems to find its way into almost all religions throughout the world of all kinds. That sentiment is more than just a sentiment, it's a way to live. And this is a book to read. Share it with your family and with your friends. Beautiful. I like this one a lot. I like going to fairs. And this one reads like poetry. The illustrations are just nothing but fun. Chronicles the day in the life of a country fair, from morning to the next day. Anyway, cool fun. Country Fair by Elijah Cooper. This one's called Some Bugs, given a thumbs up by Eric Carle. I thought it was quirky, whimsical, colorful, nothing but a great time. This one is by Angela DiTerlizzi. Give that a look, see. I look forward to reading this one. It's story time with you guys. This one, no. I love this one. Beegu by Alexis, Deacon. Little girl alien finds herself crash landed on Earth and is lonely and is looking for friends. I just thought the illustrations were the sweetest thing I'd seen in a long time. the hardship that this little critter goes through to try to find friends. And she finds it's the little people that makes her stay on Earth a special time. Highly recommended. I've been reading the William Joyce Guardian series for a little while now, and this one was magic to discover on the shelf because all of a sudden I had beautiful illustrations to go with the chapter books. This is part of his Guardians of Childhood series. This one was The Man in the Moon by William Joyce. You can't go wrong with anything by William Joyce. Santa Claus, The Family Lizardo, or Dinosaur Bob and the Family Lizardo, on and on. I really recommend this writer and I recommend this illustrator. Seek it out. This one, Night Driving by John Coy. I love to drive. Almost every job I've ever had has had a driving component built into it. And what I loved about this one is a story of a dad and his son driving through the night on their way to go camping in the mountains. And I just lived in Colorado, and this final shot of them finally, after driving through the night, having a flat tire, eating breakfast, all this wonderful stuff, they arrive in the mountains so they can realize their camping dream. Spare, just beautiful, like a drive at night driving. The Cake. This one is by Dorothee de Monfreid. And, sometimes you gotta be careful what you wish for. It's a story of 5 little pals. They all want a different kind of a cake. The tiger there, you can see him, he puts his foot down for a chocolate cake. In the end, what do you think he gets? The cake. And then lastly, for right now, why not end on love? The illustrations are beautiful. Love isn't just for, cards at Valentine's Day or, movies. It's to share every day. It's for us to live. As a librarian, especially a children's librarian, I love to share books with you. It's one of the most fabulous gifts that I feel that we here in the library can share with you. And I hope that you too, by getting a big stack of books, go home and share the love of reading with each other. 20 minutes a day. We don't ask for much, but the more you read, the more you know, the bigger your world gets. Hey, I look forward to seeing you at the library sometime soon. I just can't wait to do story time again with you. In the meantime, be sure to go online, take a look at all our various resources. Check out some things online through Hoopla, through Canopy. But in the meantime, read at home while you got it. Put some books on home and take them home. I just can't wait to see you again. Bye.